Hey everyone, and welcome to 101 Days in Sky Factory. Now, if you do not know what Sky Factory is, it is a modded mod pack that changes the normal vanilla Skyblock experience to add a lot more items and a lot of variety and a lot of different pathways in terms of what you can do with just a tree and a piece of dirt. Yeah. Getting that out of the way, let us begin our Sky Factory adventure. Starting off with mining our central tree and just expanding our platform, making sure that we're collecting those saplings so we can put them in the barrels to be able to make dirt to therefore make more trees and more wood to expand our platform. And also what we can do with that dirt is put it in the sieve to get little pebbles to make cobblestone to make our tools better at this early stage. And I'm just continuing onward, and as you can tell at the bottom, I died right there, so that little glowy thing in the bottom, that's a gravestone. I died. And here's all the mobs taking over. That was terrible. Oh man. And then right here, I'm going to make a cobblestone generator in the back using crafting tables since they don't burn to lava. And there you go. Day 8 of the 101 days of Sky Factory. So what I'm going to do for the next few days is make the house. So let me show you the task book. Here we go. So one of them is to automate your cobblestone generator, and one of them is also to make a house. Build a proper house. There it is. That's what I'm going to do for the next few days. See you then. To begin construction on our house, first we need to gather a lot of materials. So I need a lot of cobblestone, and I'm going to need a lot of saplings to make a lot of stone to make a lot of dirt to make the island foundation which the house is going to rest on. And right here I am making the bridge that will eventually lead to the house. And right here I'm just collecting more dirt to make sure I have enough of it, since dirt is hard to get at this point. Right here I'm making the foundation, making sure that the shape is right for the bottom of the structure, and then making sure that the dirt on top blends easily into that stone underneath. And then right here I'm deciding what wood I want to use, and the wood I want to use is birch, and I'm going to use stripped birch logs to make the actual house itself. And there you go. We are here on day 20, and I just wanted to show you the little house that I made. Here you go. And we're going to quickly look inside. Oh yeah. Inside I just have a little table, and I have some pictures. And for the chimney area, I was having a hard time putting a campfire in here, so I just put a smoker to make it nice and simple. And then for the kitchen area, I just have some cabinets, some shelves, and some countertops, so I can put all my food that I would like to prepare on there. And over here I have my bookshelf, my bed, and my little bedside table. And of course over time I will be putting things on the surfaces to make it look even more homely, but for now this is all we have. That's it for this checkup. Let's continue with the time-lapse. We're going to get right into this time-lapse by mining a spruce tree to make the interior that you just saw, which is kind of ironic, but that's how time-lapses work sometimes. Then I'm making storage so I can store everything that I need in a place that is convenient. Then I'm making a bottom area to have a more convenient place for my sieve, and also a place to farm crops for food and for making materials for any project in the future. Then here I'm gathering more supplies to make a squid farm. And then I'm going to explore a little bit by placing some blocks around. That'll happen in a second, just mining some trees. And when I finally do put there we go, when I finally put that down, I'm actually searching for a river biome. But unfortunately, I figured out very soon that in Sky Factory there is no river or ocean biomes to be able to spawn squids. So I made a tank that you're going to see here in a sec, and in that tank I put squid bait in it after I put water in it, of course. And that is the only way to really get squid in Sky Factory. And that's how I was able to accomplish one of the tasks that was in the book that I showed you before. And then I'm going to continue doing this for a little while, making sure that this farm works and I can fish and all of that wonderful jazz. Then moving on from that, I am going to be collecting supplies to make a slime farm. Now, just to let you know, I did not design this slime farm. This slime farm was designed by Logical Geek Boy, and I'll be putting his channel down in the description. And it's a wonderful channel where you can make all kinds of simple farms. And right here, I'm just mimicking the design that I'm seeing in his video. And okay, so making sure it's the right size. And then I'm going to put a platform in the middle so that slime can spawn on 2 layers, so I can get as many drops of slime balls as possible. And the other reason I'm making this farm is not only because it's a task in the book, but it will allow me to make another farm in the future, and you will be seeing a little bit later on. Right here I'm making a stairway to get to the farm easier so that it's not a giant pain. And then I am gathering more supplies using a hammer like before, and then sieving it. And then right here I'm making the mob farm. There you go. Now the reason I needed these slime balls to make the mob farm was to make the inner mechanisms inside that move the mobs to the front so they can be killed down at the bottom area there. And I just extend the bottom area to make sure that all the mobs perish. Welcome to day 50 of the 101 days in Sky Factory 1 Remastered. Okay, I just wanted to give you a little tour for day 50 to get prepared for day 101. So let's take a little look around. Here's our mob farm. Had so many issues with the mob farm. Yeah, with Enderman. Took an embarrassing amount of days to fix. And this is technically the squid farm, but unfortunately, there's no river biomes or ocean biomes in Sky Factory, so the only way to really do it is to spawn them in using bait, the modded bait that they offer. As you can see, there's more Endermen I still have to clean up. And the only other thing is the slime farm, so yeah, that's really it. And there is a new project I'm working on, which I'm very excited about, which will allow me to auto-process the gravel, sand, and dust. Where is it? Here it is. So you got some dust, some dirt, some gravel, and of course sand, which you can sieve, and I made a machine that can do that for me. And that's what I'm going to talk about next. Right here we have the Endermen, and the Endermen were a big issue because whenever I was trying to plan or continue on with the base, the Endermen would just show up and then try to kill me whenever I looked at them, and that wasn't great. So there were a few things I did to try and solve the problem. First, I tried to make a contraption that would push the blocks down in the mob farm to make it so the Enderman couldn't spawn. And that didn't really work at all because pistons have a push limit of how many blocks they can push down, and there was just too many blocks for the pistons to handle. And eventually I scrapped that idea. Then the next thing that I did after that is I just manually put all the blocks down by one in the mod farm so the Enderman would not spawn. Now, at this point, I'm just running around, killing Endermen, and because I thought I solved the problem, but you'll see a little bit on that I haven't. But right here, we're having the crucibles to go into the nether, because crucibles help you make lava, which makes obsidian, which you can use to go into the nether. Now right here, I'm getting prepared to make the automatic sieve machine, and the sieve machine consists of processor blocks, which process the necessary blocks into what I need. So gravel into sand, and then sand into dust, and then you'll see there's going to be 3 levers, and those levers control whenever those materials get collected over time by the machines. I can be able to sieve those into what I want. Say I need redstone, then I can sieve dust into redstone, or if I need iron, then I can sieve gravel into iron, and so on and so forth. And then a little bit after this, what you're going to see is me putting a structure around the farm to make sure whatever drops come from the sieve actually go into the storage that I put there. And you'll see I make little archways, and it's all fun and fancy. Then right here, I am making the crucible lava farm, where I'm putting lava underneath the crucibles, so that makes it so that it heats up faster, so I can make lava faster. So if there's any recipes that require a ton of obsidian, I can be able to do that easily and efficiently. Then right here, I'm having problems getting the wood that I need for the recipes that I'm currently doing. And then in a moment you'll see I'm making a Tinker's Construct melting chamber, and that'll be in that left area where you see the grass. And then on the right I made a cow farm. Then you'll see on the left, made out of the cobblestone and dirt there, and I'm going to make a wheat farm so I can get lots of cows, so that I'll be able to get plenty of leather for different recipes in the future, whether it be backpacks or anything else that I may need. Then you'll see these blue blocks there at the top. Those will just help me teleport back and forth between the Tinker's Construct melter and the storage room, or storage space. And the Tinker's Construct melter just basically helps me to double all the metal materials that I have, which is awesome, and to be able to make way better tools so that I can more efficiently spend my time in places that I want. And you can see on the top there, I am slowly growing my cow farm so I can get the leather I need for what I've already kind of explained already. Then right now I'm just gathering supplies for a task that needs to be accomplished, and the task is to make a achievement room or building where I can put my trophies eventually. And right here I'm making a better tree farm to collect more wood than saplings to be able to get ready for that project. So I can get dirt and stone, and here I'm making a little design of what it's going to look like, so I can get an idea by placing blocks in the world. And here we go, I'm making a bridge using slabs and trapdoors. Had a little bit of a problem with it, but I do eventually figure it out. Then I'm going to make a dirt platform, which you see right there. And on that dirt platform, I just ran out of dirt, so I'm getting more dirt. I'm going to use sandstone to make the stairs and the pillars and the roof. So this building is going to be primarily made out of sandstone. But you'll see soon that it's not going to be all sandstone. I am going to add color variation by adding banners that are blue and having doors that are not the same color as the sandstone. And right here I just made the front of it. Yes, and now you're going to get a full view all the way around it, and I'm going to be making the walls that are going to go in this achievement room area. Yes, there you go. I'm making the back, just copying what's on the front. Just a bit more simpler because on the back you're not going to be able to see it. So, besides in this moment, of course. And I just made the windows using birch trap doors and some glass planes. A nice looking base, and we'll move on from there. Okay, we are on day 84, and we have completed the statue building / room. And if we go inside, you can see all of these statues that we have collected so far, and there are many other statues that we will be able to collect and put into this room over time. So that will be very exciting, yes. Okay, so let us continue with the days. Right here, I'm just quickly gathering the materials for the chance cubes, and I'm going to make a platform for the chance cubes. Okay, so we are on day 85, and I am going to be opening these chance cubes. And if you don't know what chance cubes are, when you break them, anything could happen. So this is going to get very interesting very fast. So let's get started with the first one. What do we get? We got Crying Obsidian. Oh man. So the reason I'm getting them one by one is I did play around with them in a test world, and they can be quite destructive. So there's a very high likelihood that I'll die, but let's just open them and find out. Oh, oh, okay, that was very scary. Oh, that made me want to cry a little bit, because that would have annihilated my base. What is this? Chance cube number 3. We got sieves? Okay, nothing too exciting. Chance cube number 4. What is happening? There's a ton of villagers. What is this? You want to play a game. What? There's a raid happening? What is happening? This house just came down there. What is happening? Can you even get out of here? Oh, I can. Okay. Where's this raid? I don't even know. I can't even get out of here. What is happening? Let's see what's going on here. So I got some bells. Oh, there they are. Oh, they're inside. Okay, this is not good. This is really not good. That's all blocked off. I can't get in, but we're gonna need to get my stuff real fast, so otherwise I'll just die. Let's get these guys. Doesn't seem like it can spawn like in the actual house itself. So that's good. So I just got to get rid of them from here, and then if they come too close, I can just break the bridge. Oh, there they are. Oh. Seems like a lot of them are just falling off the world, so that's convenient. Oh, it's coming. We do have crossbows, so I gotta be careful. Let me just take care of this, and then we'll get to the next chance cube. Chance cube number 5. Looks like we got some force ingots. Nice. Very valuable. Chance cube number 6. Oh no, we have the raid again. Okay, let me take care of this, and then we'll get to the next chance cube. Chance cube number 7. Ton of arrows. Chance cube number 8. Oh, tic-tac-toe. Let's see. Okay, let me put one on the top right. Okay. Top left, maybe? Or bottom left, then? Oh no. Dang, I put it in the wrong spot. If I put it in the bottom right, I would have won. I don't know what to do. Well, okay. Oh, I disappeared. Thank goodness. Bedrock is not fun. Okay. Chance cube number 9. Okay, what is happening? Oh, I'm in the air. It's got an achievement. Great view from up here. Okay, this is most definitely unusual. Just flung me into the air. Okay. Then chance cube number 10. It's a bird. It's a plane. It's a firework explosion! Woo! Okay, that is all the chance cubes. And there we go. Then we're making the bottom for the achievement room. I'm just getting the necessary materials right now, gathering all I need, all that stone. It's going to take a lot of stone to complete this thing. And then eventually you'll see I'm going to make a bottom to make sure that I don't fall off, similar to when I was doing the house. Okay, here we go. Oh yeah, starting that outline. Getting the outline going. And creating each of the sections so to make it easier to build, to make the process smooth. Getting all of that bottom finished off. And again, dragging that dirt down to make it a bit more blended with the stone underneath. Then I'm going to quickly remove the platform because that's ugly, and we don't want ugly here. Then right here, I am crafting a talisman or magical object that will make me hover in midair. And that'll help me to refine the base around the island I was just working on, so it looks a little prettier, and I like it when I make things look prettier. Right now, I am in the nether. I'm going to be collecting some nether wart for some recipes I need to complete, and we'll see how it all goes. To the next part! Right here, I want to make the village houses that happened during the chance cubes a little bit prettier, you know? So making sure that the walkways are a bit thicker, that they have walls on the sides so you don't just fall off into the void when you're trying to see the villagers that I have. Yeah. Okay. And I made it all half slabs, so I didn't need to put torches anywhere, which is really convenient. Right here, I am collecting a ton of brick. That's why there's that empty pause. And brick is notoriously expensive, so that's why it takes a little while to collect. But eventually, when I collect all the brick, as you can see, I'm placing it, making bottoms for the houses. So they're not just weirdly floating in the air, so they have at least an idea or something that can connect with the brain to make it not seem very strange, just hovering in midair. So maybe there's something on the bottom of like a magnet or something, like making it float or something like that. Just let the imagination fill in the gap, so to speak. Then we're going to be turning over, and this is the last thing that I'm going to be building. And this is going to be made out of slime blocks. Now, you saw a little bit of slime blocks before, but this is going to be actually to make something that looks nice. So there we go. We're making the structure right now. So it's going to be a slime block island. And what's going to sit on top of this island is a tree. And a tree is just going to be made out of normal oak wood. There you go. And right now I'm just placing the leaves and making sure the leaves look right, making sure that leaves droop around the base, makes it look all beautiful. And there we have it, day 101. It's that time, everybody. We have reached day 101. And what I want to show you is the tree that you saw a little bit in the time lapse. Oh yeah. Yeah, the 101 day build. Built in one day. A slime tree. Yeah, awesome. If you made it this far in the video, then thank you so much. Please consider hitting the like button. It did take me an enormous amount of time to make this video, and I appreciate every single one of you, and I'll see you in the next video. Okay. Yeah.